spa resort Driburg and its 60 hectares of English-style landscape park has been the property of the family of Count Eulenhausen-Sierstorp for more than 200 years. Today, modern facades also stand between the historic half-timbered buildings.
Welcome to the Count's Park. I'll take you on a little tour.
2 years ago, Annabelle Countess of Eulenhausen-Sierstorp and her husband Marcus began converting the old spa hotel into a modern spa resort. One result was the modern annex building in the midst of the historic architectural ensemble. The Countess developed the plan for the interior design. She trained as an art historian and used to work in an art gallery.
Interior design was a brand new field for me. It just fell into my lap. One thing that was very important to us was accentuating our tradition while also showing we live in the 21st century. This is the reception area in the new building, which we call the Orangerie, because we want to highlight the theme of garden and park. That's why we have these neutral grey floors everywhere. But to keep things from being too grey on grey, we used this red furniture, which has a classic form, but a slightly unusual fabric, to blend modernity with classicism.
The Countess's pride and joy is the new spa area with its 25-metre pool. The water for the baths comes from the Bad Driburg mineral springs. Here it flows directly from a tap in the wall.
I enjoyed the baths for a while and drank the exquisite, rejuvenating and purifying mineral water and feel extraordinarily well from it. When the German poet Friedrich Hölderlin made a visit in 1796, he wrote to his brother that he felt very well after drinking the mineral water. Back then it was hard to find pure water to drink. People usually drank diluted wine and beer. That's why he felt so well, because for once he had a clear head and hadn't drunk only alcohol.
The hotel and the family's private quarters are separated. Here the Countess sticks to tradition, leaving the living room just as her mother-in-law decorated it in the 70s. The British floral wallpaper is back in style, says the Countess. But Annabelle Countess of Eulenhausen completely redid her bathroom. For her, it's a very important room.
This is my bathroom. I feel very much at home here. It's livable, not all cold tiles. I tried to create a residential ambience, which I extended to the bathrooms in the hotel rooms.
The hotel's 135 rooms are all very different, but all reflect the elegant country style the Countess prefers. During the remodelling phase, she worked closely together with her husband Marcus, the business manager of the family concern.
We had a good arrangement. I was in charge of masonry and structure, and my wife was in charge of color, fabric, materials, and optical and tactile elements. That was our division of labor. That's always good because it helps maintain family peace.
He sometimes got involved in the interior design, but I also intervened in the facade. And I'm glad I did, because otherwise everything would look very different today.
The Eulenhausens are pleased with their €20 million revamp. The last German spa resort in private ownership has been modernised. Now the Count and Countess hope the guests will enjoy it as much as they do.